that out. Great. We are live. Welcome back, guys. Usually we do Saturday Night Live Q&A, but we're going to do a Sunday Q&A. We still have 3D print of the week coming up. There's still time before midnight tonight. If all goes well, I will have a 3D print of the week, and it will probably be a glow in the dark. So we're going to be experimenting with that. A lot of new material coming out. I have companies sending me things. It's like hard to keep up with it. I mean, it's fun though. I love it. Like who doesn't? It's like a dream come true, but like a nightmare at the same time, because now I have to manage my schedule and figure out what's going to record, what's not going to record. You can't lose yourself along the way, which is great. I'll share some of that with you. There'll probably be another video coming out about that, because a lot of times when the companies send me product for review, as you know, I don't script. I don't cheat. Like I don't fake it. My reviews are honest. So like I always leave my unbox. You could see my true experience of it. I try to wing it. And then sometimes I have companies that are like, hey, can you do it like this? And I'm like, hell no. I just can't do scripts. It's hard. I admire the folks who can, though. I can give you guys a little gist of what scripts look like, but look out for that video, because there'll be a video coming out. Every milestone. I got 100 subscribers, then 200 subscribers, then I think 500, then we did 1,000, then we did 1,500, and then now we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. So I'll share some of those tips and tricks, what the do's and don'ts, and what you can do. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your channel. It's like your business. Like, you don't tell the guy at the pizza shop how to make his pizzas. So that's my approach to it, and that's the approach that I take towards anyone who reaches out to me that wants to do business. Like, hey, fine, this is how I run it. You don't like it? Well, I'm not like that. Of course, it's a little more, polite and cunning in the process. But at the end of the day, you run your store the way you want. And of course, you'll have what they call trolls. You're gonna have trolls, but trolls are a sign of success, so just look at it like that. Like, you'll have a Burger King right across the street from McDonald's. People swear by Burger King, people swear by McDonald's. People will not like your stuff, and people will love your stuff. So you just have to take it like that. Don't lose sleep over it. But I'm going to cover that in another video, but I'll show you a script. I was like, there's no freaking way I'm doing that. But people can, like literally. Here, check this out. Now I can see you guys. But yeah, we're gonna do the live Q&A. This was the latest one I got. Which one? No, this one was for the light. So basically, this is all. Yeah, this was all this. Like literally, even if they like. I'm like, hell no. So I wrote back to them. I was like, look, I don't do scripts on my channel. This is how it's done. I give them the spiel and my little, intro. And they were like, fine, we understand. So, you can't see. They were like, we understand the creative process, and we don't ever want you we respect that. So if you work with folks and they send you stuff and they respect that, great. If not, say no, because once you reach a certain point, your email is going to be freaking inundated with people wanting to get your reach. And then I'm left. You see me sometimes on the live stream. I'm trying to decide whether I should take it or leave it, and I think it was Mark Bay who had shared. He was like, hell no. Because there was one deal that they had reached out to me for, and it was just insane. So I'll share with you guys that stuff as it comes along, so that you can see. Maybe you guys will take a vote and say yay or nay. Sometimes they get offers for sex toys. I'm like, what am I going to do with that? That's like for fans only. So let's see. We're gonna do the live Q&A. Just thought I'd share that with you. I got so many, and I had to write one down where I literally have so many amazing ideas for new videos. But they have to do. We have the Avada, the Care Refresh, the follow-up. We're gonna do the unboxing. Like literally, I keep making lists, and that list just keeps getting longer. The new rates. We'll do more indoor flying. We'll do this, and then I have a bag full of goodies that I have to unbox. And then I have the batteries. There was something else I wanted to do that I can't remember. That's why I always have to write them down so I don't forget. But here, let's go here. Go to the channel, and here we are. We're live. Yeah, and back to back, and I have other things that'll probably post next month, according to the schedule. All right, so here we go, live Q&A. Oh, nice, interesting. Just earned a dislike for misleading info. Next time, actually show the Avada or give a proper title. What does I don't even know what the title to that video says, to be honest with you. You can't please everyone. Please me. Comments: how to add DJI Avada drone to liftoff. Add DJI drone to liftoff. Manual mode in liftoff. Okay, so multiple titles. You have how to add DJI, and then how to add DJI. So you have how to add DJI Avada and how to add DJI drone to liftoff. What this video does is it simulates the manual mode experience. If you want to learn to fly in manual mode, the M, not FPV style, not micro drone style. With a drone like this, okay? With a drone like this, or any bigger, or maybe even smaller, you're always going to be in angle, acro, horizon, or air mode, whatever it's called. I have a video that shows you how to shut that off. You're never going to need M mode. M mode will simply transpose the experience so that you can fly a DJI Avada 1 or Avada 2 or maybe even Avada 3. And if you put the PID rates in there, you're going to be flying. The process is simply going to be streamlined from what you would ever do in the simulator in M mode. This is M mode. I can't speak for the other FPV drones because they probably require PID tuning and special rates to simulate the real-time experience there. But that video simulates the real-time experience for a DJI FPV drone. So knowing that and moving forward, so yeah, the title does have multiple titles. You probably change it so it creates multiple experience. But I'll show you. In the meantime, remember this is live Q&A, so we answer all questions live in real time. So whoops, don't break your stuff. Oh, these are the new batteries I got. Maybe like at the end of the Q&A, we can test these out on the Pavo 20 Pro. I want to see how that works out. But I also want to try the Gep RC Cinelog 20 because we put the PID rates from Drone Camp and it is, whoops, don't break your stuff. I don't even have room to keep all this stuff. I guess I'll just put it there. We're using the Drone Camp rates and they are phenomenal. Oh, I got another video coming out for a product review. Someone sent me that, and then I have this. I've always wanted one of these. I might use it. I'm not sure. I use this for the show and tell, but someone had reached out to me in the email and said, "Hey, you should try this." Apparently, what is it? I forget what it's called. Magic arm with grab clamp clip. This is a magic arm. We do a lot of soldering tutorial videos. Sometimes I keep the stuff they send, and other times we give it away on the channel. Literally, I have no problem giving the stuff away. This one might be. I might. Maybe. Just maybe. I have to. I'll test it out later. And then you'll see another video coming out on that, and then another video. And then we have, like I said, 3D print of the week is happening probably later on tonight. So yeah, let me show you. Again, it's going to simulate the FPV experience for the DJI product, right? Whereas the other experience simulates the FPV experience for basically any FPV drone, because you have angle is always going to be angle, but PID rates, that's where things come in, which are tricky. That's why you want to customize your drone when flying in the simulator, because if you don't customize your drone, if you buy a micro drone, right, and then go flying a big, FPV drone like that, it's not going to transpose, because I can tell you from my experience that these drones are phenomenal and fly differently. And if you've been following me, I don't like the big drones. Literally, if someone sent me one, I'd send them back. I'd be like, no, but I'll fly any of the Pavo series. Like, I like the smaller ones like that. Anyway, so without any further ado, let's get started. Let's see how the simulator, where is my there it is right there. Then we'll go here, library, collections. We're gonna do I love Liftoff. Well, the other one that's challenging is on Crash. Looks like it needs to be updated. I'll do that later, because a lot of times you can't play the game without updating it, and that takes forever. But it might take faster here because we are. I have hardwired to actually my router. I drilled a hole in here. Thankfully, I missed the pipe by that much. Literally, the pipe. I got lucky. Missed the pipe, and I used this the metal detector thingy, whatever it's called, stud finder, that says if there's metal or pipe. It was clearly good to go, but not really good to go. I guess copper. I don't know. Anyway, didn't work out. So now we're gonna go here. All right, we're gonna go to race. See how this is an FPV drone for DJI. Remember, we're simulating the experience so that you can fly in M mode. Okay, so we got it in there. The video will show you how to do that. I don't need to do it again. We click on race. Race is optimal because it gives you purpose, so you're not wandering around aimlessly, just flying around. In the beginning, you can. I recommend wandering around flying aimlessly, but when you're in race mode, it creates checkpoints, and the checkpoints allow you to level up because you have to somehow finagle it so you don't miss your checkpoint. These are all the times. My best time is 4 minutes 33 seconds to do 3 laps. Now, in the beginning, it took me about an hour to do 1 lap. And then, I just got better and better and better. So don't feel intimidated if you see me flying, but I've been there too. I've been down that road. I know where it goes, and eventually you will get there too. So don't, this is just to show you. I'm showing you not my flying skills, but we're showing you how you can have that DJI experience when flying in M mode. So knowing that, moving forward, let me just go to the stream. Let's go to, I would probably say 11 minutes right into the stream for our, whoops, hold on, let me just go here and go here, click on our stream, and then copy it, close it out, and then, oh, Afix, oh my god, Afix, I'm so sorry. We were live streaming with Afix, and I was paddleboarding, and it was so cool. He was there. He was having a good time watching the show. And then I accidentally put him in the time room. Just sent you 2 prints that are cool. Oh, cool. Let's check it out right now. Right after this live. 1 second. Let me just do 3 laps. But thank you, because the last print that Afix sent us was amazing. And then we had another print that one of our viewers / subscribers printed us, which is right back there. So we have Afix's print. Let me show you Afix's last print before we get started. 1 sec. Thanks so much. Was waiting for a new print. All right. So let me show you Afix's print. It was challenging. It was hard, but I think there's a tie between Afix's print and Swedish Forge because they both were not easy. And if you watched, you can print it, but it's challenging. So we have Afix's, which is right here. This is great. My kids actually like it too. They come in every now and again and they play with this one. And then my daughter actually asked me to ask her to combine a filament in her room because it's running low. So this is that. See? You wind it up. Isn't that cool? A wind-up toy. Who would have thought? I saw some STL files for... See, no hand. Look, Ma, no hands. It just works better when it's on the floor after you wind it. I've seen some clocks, but I haven't downloaded them yet. Haven't experimented. Oh, and then we have Swedish Forge's print. So this one was challenging too because I had to go to Home Depot, measure the wood. They measure it for you. So if you're going to do cheap wood, it's fine. It doesn't have to be fancy wood because if you do cheap wood at Home Depot, you could buy it by you know, whatever length you get. If you do fancy wood, you have to buy the full freaking plank, and I didn't need the whole plank. And sometimes, well, depends who's in charge there, they will sell the scrap, but the guy who was there would not sell me the scraps, which was a bummer. So sometimes, let's say for example, if this was a full plank, they will sell the scraps, but if it's fancy wood, they won't do it. So you could still dig in the scraps and then do like that. And as you can see, even though it's scrap wood, you never know because we are using it at least every couple of weeks, and most likely we're going to be using it this week because we have to combine more filament and just print an extra one of these. And if you have more than one kid, you're going to have to print another car because they usually get jealous and they're like, I want one too. I'd be willing to do Avata 2 streams. Got to get your flights into the stupid government. And yeah, I know. Makes it so you can't. I know, I'm so afraid. Like, literally, I feel like I need to get more flights in, which is why we're going to do more FPV stuff. We'll probably do one during this show, but later on, after we're done with the Q&A. Because if they ban it, like, you know, if apparently we're seen as nefarious characters or just deviants because we fly drones, all because someone messed it up for us, like some doofus, like just basically, you know, when they, I guess they, because it seems like every time something happens, like before there's like an assassination, before there's some crazy thing that some knucklehead's gonna do, they always use a drone first, right? He used a drone to what do they call it? Stake out or surveillance the area beforehand. He used a drone before he did this. He used a drone before, which is messed up for us because he used a drone to have fun. You know, they don't think about us. Or he used a drone. You should see Afix's channel of him flying in his yard. And now I know how you did it. I know that secret now. I downloaded the PID rates from the Gep RC. Remember, I don't know if you remember back in the day when you had given me the rates, Afix, I was putting them in manually and it wasn't working out. So instead of putting the rates in manually that Afix had originally given us for the Gep RC Cinnalog 20, I just downloaded the STL and I just pasted it in, and my God, it's phenomenal. I'm just blown away. Now I see how you were able to fly like in your yard under the sea and then doing around. I was like, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. It's so smooth and so amazing that I was confident enough to go near George's property, which I never do, because if you ever watch my live streams on my flights, I don't go next door. Well, even though it's my property line, I can fly along there. I don't. I never did because I was afraid of what would happen with the drone if I lost control or I hit a tree or whatever. But the rates are so good, you're not hitting anything unless you're experimenting with this. So they actually thought about the new guy when creating those rates. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I guess we're going to become the Has Seen on TV channel, right? With all the stuff they're sending me, with bags and arms and HD cords, locks for your home, and all that other fun stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. They're just going with the flow. It's not like I planned it. It's not like I wanted it. But it couldn't have happened at a better time because it just helps redirect things, and I just have to decide, you know, whether or not I want to do some weird gadget or not. All right. So I just want to, but it'd be cool if I can combine it with like the drone stuff, right? Like paddleboarding. And then wouldn't that be cool if we had drone footage? So I could use the drone as a tool in addition to, like, you know, the direction that the channel's going. Wouldn't it be cool if I was doing like a lock installation on the shed and before that, like zoomed in, you know, like zoomed in with the drone and then did one of my fancy intros like that, you know? So you'll definitely see lots of drone stuff. Definitely doing live. But Afix had said he's going to do live with his Avata 2. That sounds really cool. Let me read the comments from the top, though. Marco Bay, no 3D print of the week, man. Lou, you're slacking. I know I was slacking because I just got tied up with all this stuff. But if all goes well, Marco Bay, tonight, one of my kids wasn't feeling well, so I had to... One of my kids wasn't feeling well. So even though I have all this stuff to record as priority for like products that are being sent, because I guarantee them videos within other times, if I'm not doing like a 3D print of the week or a live stream, I'm either not here or one of my kids wasn't well and I had to like tend to them. So I couldn't like disappear and be like, hey, sorry kid, I got to do my live show. No, I can't. But thankfully all's well, and I should be back to schedule. And we were away last weekend, so I tried to live stream and create the experiences. You guys could be part of that paddleboarding experience. And I just wish I had my drone during that experience too, because that would have been cool, because then I would have added that footage into the paddleboarding. So, you know, we'll see a combination of drone footage and things as people send me stuff, except for 3D prints. I can't really do anything with the drone here. If all goes well, tonight we will do 3D print of the week in glow in the dark. Isn't that cool? But then you're probably going to see a another how-to video printing with glow in the dark PLA. I just don't know which one's which. This one says Lavoon 3D print, 2 pounds. The 3D print. Oh, luminous blue. I chose the luminous blue because I wasn't crazy about the whitish 3D print, because I don't have anything I want to print. I wanted to print something like a car or a fidget, whereas like maybe it's not going to be glow in the dark. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But something that would just blend in with another print if we did 2 colors naturally. This one, I don't know. I have to look at the color. Whoops. Just don't want to break the box because... oh, so this one was a multicolor print. So we're going to have a new... Again, this is going to be another how-to video. So I definitely want to record that one. How to print with multicolor filament, because the last one I did pretty well. But this one's with different amazing colors. Like reddish here, green, blue. My kids picked the color, so I didn't really have any say in that. But it is a cool color. But we'll have to print that tool. And then, you know, so that's going to take some time. So we have that video. We have glow in the dark, the cord, the arm, the drone, that's like, and then some the stuff that people send us, like 5. I could literally have a video every day of the week, but I don't have time. But they do have to meet those deadlines of the other stuff. Just sent you 2 pins in email. Hold on, I'm just reading them from the top. Miss Friday, bring the Friday night streams back. Yes, I will bring the Friday night streams back. Again, things got a little messy and sketchy with things happening at home. Then just sent you an email. Guess no read chat. Oh well, no, I will. Shame there's no wind speed because these sims aren't exactly how manual mode. Yeah, there is no wind speed. That's so true. And it doesn't simulate that, and that makes it more challenging, because you'll be like, look at the app and it's like, I'm good to go, and then you go and then you can't fly. You can't fly if you're using the motion controller, but if you're in M mode and if you're in manual mode, you can still fly, but you have more control. There's a video I did with Ken, and when you're with the motion controller and it's windy, the drone's doing that. When you're in M mode, manual mode, the drone will stay level, which is phenomenal because you're keeping it level. The only downside is that, you know, it's just challenging because you will get that high wind velocity, but you're more in control. But if you do something wrong, you'll have an experience like I did when I had to cash in on my Care Refresh. But mine was just crashed because of some it was glitching out from the beginning. And one of the viewers said, subscribers had shared that they said I should have just shut it off. Like as soon as it started getting all those errors in the beginning, should have just shut it off, bring it back, and then reboot it, because I was in an open space, clear, no trees or anything, and it was just, I don't know. I just thought it would self-correct. But you know, you live and learn. Sometimes you'll crash because of pilot error. Sometimes you'll crash because of the weather, and sometimes you'll crash because the drone will just freaking glitch out on you, which is a bummer. Let's see. Been feeling lazy, so I haven't gone out flying in a long time. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's hard, especially nowadays. It's kind of depressing with what's happening with the drones. We're becoming like a target, you know, like literally. before everything was quiet, like literally everything was quiet, everyone was happy, having a good time, right? And then freaking Jersey drones happen, right? Literally, and that put us back into the deviant spotlight. And then everything was quiet, everything was great, and then you have the drone ban, right? And then everything was quiet for a little bit. They put it on hold. Everything was great, and then you have the countdown. I guess if you look at follow drone camps, he's basically doing all the homework for us. You know, our days are pretty much numbered, like and then some other stuff. I don't know. It's messed up, you know, because I sold my stuff so I can get a new drone. I can get the latest and greatest, and now I'm glad I sold it, but a little apprehensive about buying a new drone, because what's going to happen? Like it's already been almost 3 weeks, and I don't know what's happening with my drone, where the Care Refresh is. We'll keep you guys posted on that. That's going to be another video. Hopefully, you know, the drone gets shipped and they will let it into the border, right? Like everybody else they let in. I don't know. So we'll see how that works out. But it's different times, like literally, and I don't know. But you can still fly, Aphex. You're still allowed to fly. It's just be careful, because the word drone is triggering. People are triggered now by the word drone. And as long as you're flying like me or Aphex, or just recreationally, not breaking the law, you know, filing your if your drone weighs X amount, you know, registering it with the FAA, always doing the Before You Fly app, you know, checking to see if there are TFRs or ordinances wherever you are. You're fine, you're golden, but it doesn't matter, because you're still the drone, you know, like, and then like, oh no, somebody call 911, there's a drone, you know, like that. I don't know. All right, let's go. Okay, let's get to it, Mark Bay. Now I think we're all going to buy a drone off Walmart and add That's too funny. Yeah, Aphex is right. We're gonna buy a drone from Walmart and put a weapon on it. I remember I went to Walmart once. I was shocked, because I had never in my whole entire life been to Walmart before. And when I went in, I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe how affordable things were. Snacks, and it's better than it was better than Costco. Tuna coming really big. You can buy, and then in the back, you can buy like a rifle. And you didn't need a permit. I forget which guns they were, but I was actually shocked that you could leave there with a gun, with your barbecued chicken. I'm like, what? I was just amazed by that. And yet they're worried about us flying drones. If someone, honestly, all fun and all everything aside, if someone's going to do something crazy with a drone, they're not going to do it with a registered drone. They're going to build a home brewed drone. So if the government invests $10 billion into this so-called defense system, it's never going to be able to target that home built drone, right? Because it's going to be off the radar. It's going to be able to not be detected, because they'll probably have some sort of VTX system on there where the image is just crap, because the drone is typically designed to operate in kamikaze mode. So you don't need remote ID for that, and you don't need to have it to be detected. You know, so it's futile. It makes no sense. But you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do at the end of the day, and you know, hopefully you guys, maybe you can go into radio control cars, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll do some more of that. Can we do helicopters? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Let me know if you find some cool filament. Well, those filaments, Aphex, were really cheap. I think I paid $12. I'll definitely send you the link to these so that you can see. Yeah, because you know me, I don't stick to the name brand. I just, you know, if it works, great. The kids aren't going to know, and I'm not going to know, and you're not going to know. So I'll definitely send the links to these so that these were fair price, not like astronomical, because the name brand always costs more. Soon they want, and I know the intent to fly. That part is similar to the experience if you've ever wanted, like if you watch my videos when I fly the beach flight in Long Island. I have to do an intent to fly. I have to, because it's restricted airspace. So I do it all the time. But now they want to do intent to fly for anything, any flight, any and every. So I'm familiar with the process, and I've been approved in restricted airspace. But if I want to fly, let's say now in the video, that means I have to. What's my intent? When am I going to fly? That part, I'm a little on the fence with. I'm okay with it, only because of the fact a lot of people buy these drones thinking that they can fly them, and then they fly them, and then they find out they're not supposed to be in the area. That would be great, because then that would sort of streamline the process and make it better for us. I see it as making it better for us with the intent to fly, because then no one who buys a drone from Walmart, buys a drone from DJI, could just take off. It won't let you take off without you going through the proper channels. And hopefully, in the beginning, it's not going to be easy getting that authorization. But when you are getting an intent to fly in restricted airspace, they know you, they're familiar with you, and you get approval like that. You tell them what your intent is to get B-roll footage, have fun for my channel, etc. Do you have your Part 107? Yeah. So it's fine, but in the beginning, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be, they're going to, it'll probably be like the post office. It'll just take forever. So many people will be applying, and it'll take some time before they actually automate the process. And the process now to fly in restricted airspace, it actually goes through a person. It's not automated. Well, some restricted airspace, if you want to get a LANs in some areas, it's automated. But I think in the beginning, this intent to fly thing might not be automated. They might be understaffed and not able to accommodate each and every person. Can you imagine all the pilots asking at the same time what their intent is to fly? So it would require a technology change to streamline the process the way they did with the LANs, and then just keep record, and then it'll be backlogged and have someone sitting at the computer just checking the boxes like, okay, he's flying, okay, he's flying, and then they're like, okay, he did that flight, and then like that, just manually auditing each flight. All right, let's see. Hopefully, in the perfect world, but it doesn't work. Look what happened with remote ID. Like, they made us all do it, and then it just went down the tube. Soon eventually you'll need a license like a car to fly. I know. Can you imagine that, Mark Bay? Yeah. Where's it? I don't even know. It just sucks, because I have fun. Can you imagine? That would mean that I would have to schedule, or maybe hopefully they do it like when you fly unrestricted airspace. It's the approval for the whole year. So I have approval for the whole year to fly out in Long Island if I ever go out there. Hopefully they do that for people that want to fly in their yard, for people who want to fly in an area they're always flying on a daily or weekly basis. But I don't know. It's all speculations. And as you've been following me, I don't do speculation videos. I just wait until it happens and then give my honest opinion. Kind of like with my unboxings. All right, next one. Lou, I'd buy a new drone before they get banned, because they, when they do the ban, will be for drones you buy, not for the ones you own. Oh, interesting. I didn't think about that. The ban will be for the drones you buy, not the ones you own. But so that means I should probably buy. If I'm going to buy another drone, it would probably be like one of the newer versions of a Gep RC, or a Beta FPV. And the reason why is because if any of those two drones break, I can fix them. I can get the new motors. Motors will be tricky because you can't buy just one. Hopefully I can find the same identical one and then probably stock up and get 4 of those. But you can fix it. Like, once you're in the FPV, once you dive in, once you take the dive and take the taste and take the challenge, you can pretty much fix any FPV drone you crash. Except, what about the 04 or 03A? That's where things get tricky. You have to decide what you're going to fly. So I might definitely do that. But thank you for that tip, because I see things going in that direction. Like, stock up if you can. If you're going to fly too, like, I know if you're going to buy and fly, buy what you're familiar with or what you are intrigued to experimenting with down the line. I have my eye on a few drones. Oh, we got another video I need to make, which is somewhere around here. Stuff just gets lost along the way. Not really lost, but I don't know, it'll show up. It's somewhere. The Pavo Fermento. Oh, it's down there. I should leave this out. And we got the Pavo Fermento. That one's going to be a little bit of a longer video because I have to do a Frankenstein. So as you can see, we're never going to run out of material. Literally, if there's a drone ban, I'm buried in stuff to record that it's just, I have the next 6 months planned. Let's see. Do you have remote ID? But that wasn't enough. Yeah, you do have remote ID, but that wasn't enough for them. Anyways, what are you printing, Lou? Tonight I'm gonna print. I don't know. Let's check out Afix's print. After we do the 3 laps. Actually, let's check out Afix's now. Been thinking of getting new cheap Walksnail HD goggles and Walksnail Whoop, cause if I want to build my own drone, yeah, because DJI cameras are like the price of gold or so. Yeah, I heard about that. Let's see what the DJI cameras are. Let's check. Let me check my email, and let me just upload a thumbnail here. Oh, I thought I changed it. Interesting. I thought it was change live Q&A. Open and save. That's so weird. All right. I'm just going to go into my email after I double check this. Hold on one moment. We'll check Afix's and then we'll reply back to one of the comments. And then we'll continue on. Remember, this is a live Q&A, and tonight we'll definitely... Oh, wow, Afix! 2 cool prints. Let's see what they are. Okay, I'll share with you guys. Let's see. And again, when I say, if I hope this video helped you, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. As you can see, we always do it. There's not like, I don't just say it to say it. I say it because you guys always come up with some cool ideas. And if I don't do it, it's because maybe I can't handle it. Wow. As I said that, this one's got so many parts. 12 in 1. I think my kid would like that. I could see myself printing this and then printing everything individually. And then I got to do another video on live stream. Hold on. I almost forgot. Live stream. Not live stream. Not live stream disappeared. Apparently, this one might fit into one of those categories. Live stream not. Hold on. Live stream not showing. And then if we go here, I wonder if I go to the channel, go to YouTube, and then go to YouTube Studio, and then click on content, and then somewhere here it was the 3D. Oh, here it is. No, it's for 21 minutes. Hold on. We'll have to put our streams on a timer now, unfortunately, and I'll show you why right now. And I think the print Afix gave us. Hopefully we'll test it out and see. Hold on. Let's do 50 maybe. I have these videos that still haven't happened yet. One moment, please. Please stand by. Mavic 3 Pro. Novus Bigs. No, that's change color. One moment. Remember, this is live show. We do it all live. You guys can see I already have 4 videos in the queue already scheduled to go out. And I have I just shared 5 ideas with you that I haven't even created. Hold on one second. Yeah, the video's gone. Not gone from me. Gone because about a 2. Oh wow, I can't believe I didn't do that one. About a 2-speed hit broken for Opus clip not working. That's 3. Oh, here now how to change color and filament motion. One moment, please. 1 hour. That one was Nose Bigs Helping Hands. Mavic, the foam. Oh wow, that's 4. I have to make thumbnails for. Interesting. Let's try here unlisted. Visibility. Unlisted. I might have to look for it. Yeah, because it didn't show up. Let's try. What's it called? Filament spool. Filament. Ah, there it is right there. So the only way I could find the video was searching for it, and as you can see, it's 18 hours, which I saw nothing wrong with it. And we all had fun. Marker Bay was still there at some point in certain times, checking in. Some of the other folks, Swedish Forge was there, checking in. And then when I click it, here's what happens. If I press play, see, this stream recording is not available. And then you can say, how long can live stream be? See, YouTube does not impose a hard time limit on live streams. However, streams longer than 12 hours are not automatically archived for later viewing. If you want your live stream to be readily available for viewers after the event, it's recommended to keep it under 12 hours. So we're gonna have to, we can't pull all-nighters. Or we can do like part 1. I actually have a timer over here. I don't know if it still works. Oh yeah, my timer was only 60 minutes. Yeah, it's only 2 digits. So it can only go probably 99 minutes. Yeah, 99 minutes on the timer. A little bit of a bummer. So hopefully Afix's print does not, won't take too long, if that makes any sense. But even if it does, we will have to, hold on, let me just go back into the email. Live streaming, oh, that's us here. One moment, please. I guess I only need 2 of those open. Where's my, I thought I just had it. Hold on. One moment, please. Hold on, I need to go back into my email. We lost it. Just gonna click a new one. I must have closed it out of all the excitement. But so far they look good. Legitimate links. Just time-wise. So that shouldn't take longer than 12 hours. So I like that too because I'm always looking for new fidgets. Like we're fidget fans here. Oh, Swedish Forge. Interesting. Okay, we got 2. Interesting. All right, so let's see. One moment. I just want to open link in new window, and then open link in new window. Oh wow. I don't know which one to do. I love mazes. Like literally, I have a maze that I'll share with you that was printed. Hold on, but nothing like this. Hold on, I just want to check out Swedish Forges. Hey Lou, hope you're doing well. Here are some ideas for fun and difficult prints. I hope you find something fun and print it. Sending links where you can download them. I'm looking forward to seeing how you solve some of what I send you. Oh wow. We like stuff like that too. Oh, so we're set. We're set for like the next 1, 2, 4 weeks. Yeah, definitely, because we got, oh wow, maybe more. I would probably, of all these, which one appeals to me? Which one calls out to me? They all do. I like the Spinner 5. The Egg Spiral, that one looks pretty cool. I don't know, that one looks very challenging. I would probably start with the Spinner Bubbles, but let's check out Afix's. Let's see. I don't know. Hold on, I'll share with you guys. I just didn't want to. Oh well, it's so weird. Remove layer. Okay, so I think we might do Afix's, but it's tricky because is that dark or is that? Oh, it's empty space. I was like, wait, is that? Do I need black too? Oh, it is a little. So it's 2 colors. Oh, it's foldable. Oh, that is so cool. I was like, that's gonna take hours to print. What? Wow. This is so cool. All right, we're definitely doing this one. We'll do affixes this week, and then we'll do Swedish Forge. I'm gonna pick one. I have to look deeply into them to see which one would be ideal time wise, under 12 hours. Because remember, 3D prints of the week are always live. I like this though, and I think I have the colors. That would be so cool. Even though I haven't done the video on this, I'll definitely record the first intro later and then just throw it into the printer. But that bluish, I have that color. I actually bought that color, and I believe it is glow in the dark. No, not that one. But even though that one will look cool in that one too. So I probably have to do 2 recordings. One for multicolor filaments, the intro, and etc. And then putting it in. But definitely, let's see this color mixed in with the other ones. I would do the glow in the dark with probably this one. This color. Yeah. And then I have some shorts I need to record from the last 3D prints. This color. See? I actually have the color. It was meant to be. Thanks, Afix. That is so cool. And this is glow in the dark. That's why I chose this. Because the olden days glow in the dark, it was white. And you never could choose like a pink, a green, a yellow, etc. and then have it glow. But this is just awesome because I think we're going to do that one next. Oh. But wait, that would mean, that's fine. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. I was like, wait, but then I have to hang up this call and do the fancy intro. But no, I don't. I can do that after I hang up and do like, hey, welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna test out glow in the dark filament. All right, and then we'll go live tonight. Let's see how long it'll take though. Let's download it. So I need. Oh wow. Are you shitting me? 11 hours. Well, that's the YouTube. Damn it. 12. And I was just talking about the time. So most likely, well, it depends. Who knows? Maybe when we download it from, well, after we slice it, I could create a different experience. All parts A1, and then most likely my printer would be this one. See, all parts for X1C. What is X1C? X1C 3D printer. Oh, okay. So I don't have that printer. It's kind of fancy though. Hold on. Let me just put this here so we don't lose you guys in the process. You can print each part different color. Doesn't have to be multi-print. Has it say? Oh, I know. Can you imagine that? I wouldn't do that. I learned my lesson. Whenever I do multicolor prints now, I print the color parts separately, like literally, and it just comes out better. It's like Apex was saying, you save so much time. Can you imagine taking 12 hours versus 1 hour, and all because, you printed it together? I only printed it in one color because I was lazy with time. I printed mine with PETG and a white ball. The ball kind of was hard to put together. You can print in parts too. You can open the 3. Yes, I will open the 3MF. 3MF, motherfucker, right? Isn't that 3MF? Right. MF. What does MF stand for? Multifunction? I don't know. Anyway, I thought it stood for. All right, so I'm gonna download this one right here. Click there. All right, make sure we're highlighted there, and then do that. Oh wow, download all. Yeah, I've always had trouble printing balls, with the 3D printer, whether it was for this thing, the semi-automatic with the bullets, and then or the I haven't done this one for 3D print of the week. But a slingshot works really well. But the pellets, when you lose them, are round, and it's really tricky printing round. Oh wow, but this one's is this the right one? Oh yeah, it is. Wow, so many pieces. Ay ay ay. Oh, this one. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought you would print it and it would turn into something. Alright. I guess we'll download all. And then go here. And then open it. Open it. Oops. Wow, so this one's similar to whatchamacallit? Swedish Forges. Right 4, top 3, where it's like so many parts. Wow. Playing card, left maze, left outer one, because it's a cube. Wait, how does that go on? I guess it just must snap in. I don't know what's holding it together. This one's a challenge. I don't know what that is. I have to see. I have to look at the file and then. Wow. Ball half. This one's challenging. Let's see the pictures. And then I want to go back to the STL file and see if it tells us. So this is it here. 1, 2, 3. I can go that way. Wow, I wonder if you. Oh, interesting. So it's a maze and it goes all the way around. The ball goes in. This is really cool though. But how do you. All parts. Shuffle the deck of cards. The first player draws a random card from the top deck. Place the gold pin. Okay. Where's our print? Oh, there it is. Some of the pegs pierced through the plate. Definitely my fault. After cutting, the cube works flawlessly. Okay. When changing colors on the Handy app, it doesn't render the two colors correctly. I'm not worried about color problems, but oh, interesting. You could actually have it like that. Okay. Similar to one I just did recently. I'll show you that one, but a bigger version. I'm not, except the one I did wasn't a cube. It was more like a, this one right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I won't read the chat. Okay. And I'll just look at it on my free time. It does look challenging to print, but it looks similar to the one that I had done here. See that one? Little maze thingy. I'll read it on my own, figure it out, and then share with you guys. So it looks like, hey, he really knows what he's doing. But I don't. Alright. So that's pretty cool. But I like that one. That one's actually better because it's a cube and it has a little thing. So it's kind of like a fidget, if you ask me. And we love fidgets. The only thing is that the challenge of putting that shit together, like literally, that's going to be knowing which ones to print. Like I wish it was just all on one plate. So like, I'm a big fan of that. Whereas here we have clips, we have buttons, but that's okay. This isn't going to be a challenge to print because we'll do like we did when we printed the STL, filament spool. We just printed it, deleted it, printed it, deleted it, printed it, like until we were actually done with all parts. Afix, you're live. Hold on one second. It's been a while since. Oh, how's he going? Oh, no, call back. Wait. Hold on. Oh, actually, I can call him back. I forgot that you can make phone calls with Instagram. Totally, it's a cool feature. Now I just have to find it. Go here. Add. Wait. Call us back. How did he do that? Was that? Hold on. Oh, there he is. Hey, good to hear from you, Afix. It's been. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Wait, wait. Yeah, it's been forever. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks for checking in. How did you call me? I forget how that's done.
this is Instagram.
Oh, okay. I still can't figure that out. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use it really either.
Yeah, I couldn't. So wait, tell us about the cube print that really intrigues me. The one that's like with the
No,
maze.
I mean, just go to the website
Right.
and there's a little triangle drop down. You need to select the 3MF.
3MF, right? Yeah, I did the 3MF. The
No,
3MF.
you did the STL.
Oh, I did oh, 3MF. Got it. Okay, so let me do that. Go to the triangle and choose. Ah, thank you. Sweet. I would have never. This is what I was looking for. Yes. Otherwise, it would have. Let's click on it.
Otherwise, it's going to be like a billion files.
Yeah, it's gonna take like a year, right? I wish the some of the. There we go. Okay, let me choose my printer. See what we go. I could always take stuff off, but let's see. Creality high. Oh yeah, we can definitely. Oh my God, thank you. You are a lifesaver. And are you happy with this print or?
Yeah, it's cool, except the little ball. I was having difficulty with that.
Hold on one second. Oh, so this will definitely. Oh my God. You saw me. I was like, we're gonna print one at a time, like we did with the filament spool thingy.
I got lazy and I just deleted all the colors and I just manually chose what I wanted.
Wow, this is great. And how did when you put it together? Is it glued or?
No, it's those little, see those little pegs on the side?
Yeah, I see that. Uh huh. Oh
You just
wow.
snap them inside on the bottom.
Okay. Let me see. Oh
Like if
nice.
you rotate up on the bottom of the model, you'll see where they fit in.
Oh okay. Let me click here. Where would? Then you can just choose where you want it to be, yellow or blue, black, and etc. Uh, so
Yeah.
so let's see number two. What's number two? Oh wow. I and then so I can just select the colors from here, and then this is great. This will definitely be 3D printed. Let me see of the week tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna slice it. See how long it will take.
I mean, I just did all the little tiny pieces. I did that one like separate print, and then I did all the big pieces,
Oh,
all this
okay.
one color.
It says warning: conflicts of G code path have been found. Ay ay ay. That's because they're too close, right?
I might be.
Yeah, it should be okay though. I've gotten that error before. Well, I guess we won't know until. Let me just select undo and then see what happens. Yeah, I hate when that happens, but that's okay because this is definitely better than what I had originally planned to do. Hold on, let me slide.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Yeah, because I had planned to print each and every piece individually. This is great though. Let's see. I'm gonna do. You know what? Sometimes when you get that error that I was just talking about that you might have seen, it's probably
Yeah.
better to eliminate the prime tower.
There should be, I think in your program, there's little eyeballs on the
Right.
objects. You can just select the ones that you don't want, right?
Yeah, but it looks like it was the prime tower that was causing that error.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I haven't print too many multicolor, but I
Right.
haven't been lazy and I don't print the prime tower.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean though. It could be a pain sometimes. But I'm. Oh wow. No, I'm definitely gonna figure this one out on the 3D print of the week, which will be tonight, and I'll just finagle it a bit. But this one's definitely a nice glow in the dark one. I think. You know.
Yeah.
So I just have to figure out. I just have to figure out the color combination.
Yeah.
When it comes to and you have nice. If you scroll down, there's outside. Well, it's just, the last print you present us was great too. What have you been up to these days? So you still flying, or like, are you stopped? You took a break?
Right now I'm just doing a bunch of 3D art stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, on your own, like just like creating, or
Yeah, right now I'm learning through a tutorial, and then I'm gonna start. Maybe if I get pushed, if I stop being lazy, I go back to streaming on Twitch again.
okay. Yeah, streaming it takes a lot of time and dedication too. It's challenging at times,
Yeah, I
especially.
see some of those people that stream for like 12 hours or some crazy amount of time, and I'm all like, dude, I start getting burnt out after like
Yeah,
8 hours or something like that.
who's that guy, Lewis something? He does the tech talk and the conspiracy. Uh,
Uh, are you talking about Lewis Rothman or
yeah,
whatever?
Lewis Rossman. Yeah, he's the one that streams forever, like for hours. I was like, what? How the? Like he could
Oh,
just.
I don't know. I haven't actually checked him out on his streams. I've only watched his shorter videos.
Yeah, no, I'm totally there for the shorter ones. But it sucks with the way things are going with the what like what's your take on it? Like, what do you
I don't
what?
know. It just seems like more of the government wants more control, especially with the real ID too. That's crazy stuff too.
Yeah. Well, the real ID I'm okay with only because I think I've had mine.
Yeah, but the law behind it says that they can pretty much like ban you from certain like whatever they want. They can
Serious?
like
Wait, what do you
there's
mean?
like there's like legislation that there's like a small fine print in the thing that they can like say they have something that they don't want you to do or whatever that they can like I don't know. I haven't looked totally into it,
Also,
but that's
meaning
what they say.
restrictions on what was that with real ID or?
Yeah.
Wow, oh, that's so wild. Because I've had mine. Well, the only reason why I don't oppose to the real ID only because I've had mine for over, I think over 10 years. Because before it was called the enhanced driver's license. So when it came out, I got it
Yeah.
because I thought it was really cool. I can go. It was used as a passport if you travel to Mexico, and so I've had it forever. But I didn't know that there were going to be restrictions applied to it now. Now basically it's going to be like North Korea. He's not
Well, I
laughing.
don't know exactly.
Yeah,
I don't really know how much power they actually have, but
right.
it just seems like every single step they want to try to keep us getting closer and closer to the way that things are in China with like,
Yeah, that's no fun. That I don't. Wow. So that means you and I are all going to be wearing the same clothes. We'll have the same outfit. We'll look like Kim Young Jung. We shop at the same store. That's
oh
crazy.
my gosh. Well, you'll just have more people that will show up and riot.
And right, yeah. I don't know. I just yeah, that I didn't know was happening. I didn't know we were going to become like communist China. But it's
Dude, yeah, I mean, good thing. So I was down in Los Angeles on Friday. I didn't see anything crazy, but
right.
we went to Little Tokyo, so I guess they didn't really hit that area that much. But
Wow.
you could see like graffiti on a bunch of stuff that wasn't normally on there. It's
I
like
know. I hate that the whole vandalism thing. Like I'm all
all
for.
this,
If you
all
want
this F ice and all this
Yeah, I mean,
stuff.
if you want to protest, fine, but don't destroy like someone's business, And
Especially all the ransacking is really dumb too.
yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, yeah, the ransacking, the destruction of property, and these are peaceful protests. I don't know. It's kind of
That's what they say. They're peaceful.
there's nothing peaceful about destroying someone's property. Like you can still say what you need to say without, you know.
Yeah, you should be able to like. I'm all fine for like peaceful protest. If you want to speak your opinion, go right ahead.
Yeah. No, it's just it just sucks, It just I don't know. I feel like it reminds me of the movie from Stephen King, The Stand.
The Sand.
Yeah.
I
How
haven't seen it.
it's like a
Is
divide.
it scary?
No, that one wasn't. That one was more like the divide. It's kind of like the left party and the right party. But it's an old one.
Okay.
It's kind of like what's happening now. But the movie was many, many years ago. Stephen King's stuff is really long though. Like I remember Tommy Knockers, freaking forever, But it was good back in the day. I don't know what he's doing now, to be honest with you.
Stephen King's what?
There was the Stand was one movie, and then Tommy Knockers. That was another long one. Tommy Knockers.
You told me one first, and then you said there was another one.
Oh,
What was the first one you mentioned?
The Stand. The Stand.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one was Tommy Knockers. And then another one I think he had done was Pet Cemetery. And then so a couple of few. They're all right. But Tommyknockers and The Stand were the only ones that stuck with me. But it's hard. And then the last movie I saw the other day, I think it was Independence Day. But that's not a Stephen King movie. That's just a long 80s. Like it was. I don't remember when it came out. 90s movie or something.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm actually in the simulator right now, trying to see if I can beat my time. Because someone had commented in one of the videos, I think because I had said and put the DJI drone in, but you're really just putting in the manual mode experience so that you can simulate flying in manual mode, right?
Yeah.
But do you fly in a simulator anymore or no?
I haven't done it in a while.
Oh, okay. I used to
should probably do it, but
yeah.
Like, do you have any specific settings that you have for the Avata 2?
I do actually. Yeah, I'll share with you in a second once I finish this last lap. Because the settings basically transpose into the real-time experience of your drone. Thanks to I don't know if you remember him. He was Midnight Off-Road Runner, one of the viewers/subscribers. He gave us the rates for this, and ever since then, my flying has never been the same. Between that, hold on. Oh wow, I beat my time. 4 minutes and 24 seconds for 3 laps. That's really cool. New personal best.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll show you here the rates. So basically, I'm flying in the simulator with the same rates that were in the Avata 2 before it crashed and got sent away. I'll just save the recording because I might go back to it. So here, if you go to main menu, that's if you want to fly in manual mode. And what it does is it creates a sort of a slow motion experience where the drone feels like it's flying slow, but it's actually flying fast, which is just so weird. And then you'll get that feel. So everything that's feeling that I got here flying in the sim was basically the same feeling you get when flying in the with the Avata 2. Hold on, let me go here. Options, I believe, controls. I forget where the PID rates are. Controller, maybe? I don't know. Do you remember where the PID rates are for the... No, definitely not here.
I haven't used it in a while. I thought it was when you were in a flight.
When you ran a flight? Oh, okay. Fleet Fright, Race, Tools, Options, Game.
So you have to like be in a race or in a free flight, and then I think you can change it.
Ah, okay. Cool. Let's do that. So let me go into a flight. Let's go single player, and then race, and then go here. And there's so many simulators out there that it's just preference. You just have to try and find one that calls out to you. I like this one because everyone swears that their simulator is the best.
I originally bought like an old school one. I can't remember what it was. It was a standalone one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
what was it?
I can't.
It was one that everybody recommended, but I think it's more for racers.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. You have to be in a... Yeah, I remember that. I think I did a review of one of them. It was so retro
and
graphics.
The graphics were like really ancient, too.
Yeah, it was so ancient, but everyone's like, this is the best one. And I was like, what? And I couldn't handle it. Like, it was really for the hardcore FPVer. But the graphics were so bad that I deleted it. I was like, I just can't. I needed something more stimulating with eye candy. I just, but the hardcore FPV guys aren't into the eye candy. Everything's very vanilla, All right, so yeah, you're right.
Oh, here it is. It's called Velocidrone.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that one was hard though because everything flies like a bat out of hell unless you.
It's more expensive too than this one because it's like, oh, you buy this, and then if you have a mini whoop, then you have to buy the mini whoop like set or whatever. And then if you're in the races, then you gotta buy the race kit.
Yeah, no, that's no fun. That kind of reminds me of my kids' toys. Like, I hate when they ask for a new something because I know that it's going to be a la carte. I have to buy the shoe separately or something like that. And back in the day when I was growing up, you got a toy. It came with everything except batteries, right? Now, you got to buy the battery. You got to buy this. You got to buy that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, hell no. And then I just get them like a coloring book or something, or tell them we'll give it to them. Give them like a.
So are these the rates?
Yeah. So these are the rates. So the roll is 30, pitch is 30, yaw is 30. And then I have the maximum rate for 500.
In the throttle section, is there anything after expo, mid expo?
Oh, hold on. Let me move it over. Hold on.
The camera is just like there now.
That's right. I'll move it over. We'll put this here, make it smaller so that everyone can see. Whoops. Anything there? No, nothing there. Hold on. And then there's nothing. That's the only thing I changed. I left everything as is except for this right here. And then the Expo 0.6. But if you know, and that, because this is all you can do on the Avata. This is all you're able to change. 30, 30, 500, 500, 650, then 0.60, 0.60, and then 0.66, and then here. This is more. You don't have those settings on the Avata anyway. The maximum velocity, I don't believe, is there. None of that, unless you're going into beta FPV. So I have this set to actual. I think it translates. I think if you go here, you have actual, and then you have beta flight. So you could actually, you might be able to, fine tune one of your other drones.
You know what's funny is when I first got my Whoop,
right,
I was all into like flashing it with all these different things.
You like with me, remember in the beginning, I was flashing it all the time, literally.
And then there was this thing that was supposed to be where you could change like the ringtone or whatever when it turns on, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Whatever that one was,
right?
I flashed it. I think it was like something like Hummingbird or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. And you bricked it.
Like I flashed it, and the drone was never the same ever since. And then shortly after, I think one of the motors burnt up, and that's why I can't fly it anymore.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember I was doing that on the channel too. Like I flashed it because I was like, oh, that's a cool tone. And I couldn't get the drone to fly, and I gave the drone to someone else to fix. Like, so here, if you can, I said to the guy from Jersey Droners, I said, hey, if you can figure out how to fix this, you can keep it, but just tell me the solution so that I could, try it again and do it on another. I never heard from him again. I don't know if he fixed it and kept it or if he reflashed it, But if you have the computer you have, because you don't have a Mac, right?
Well, I have both, but yeah.
Because, I think the fellow I gave it to had a PC, so if you couldn't flash it on his systems and fix it, then most likely I wouldn't have been able to do it on mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially on yours, like if you couldn't fix it on your computer setup, then I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it on mine. It just sucks, so but that's how you learn, right? By experimenting, breaking it, and then you know what to do and what not to do.
Well, I think I'll be in the same boat again if I decide to go walk snail and buy all this stuff so I can build my own drone. I'll be flashing all this weird stuff that I don't even know.
Yeah, and that's gonna.
You get so used to how a DJI is so comfortable. I just plug it in and it works.
Yeah, and it gets expensive though, because I remember that's why I have a collection of flight controllers, because I kept either blowing them up or flashing them and bricking them. So you're going to be in that category. You're going to be brick and flash, or flash and brick, or maybe not. Maybe you'll just you'll know what not to do because you had already done it before with your previous stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. So let me see what other questions we have here, since you could answer some of them for us. Right, hold on one sec. Aphex will do the live Q&A. Aphex is going to answer your questions. Let's see what we have here. And we can we can either tell them
I'm not as good as you are at this.
No, well, here's the option. Well, as you know, it's unscripted. You can either say "stick it where the sun don't shine" or answer it. One or the other. We're honest on this channel. We're not gonna sugarcoat. We don't sugarcoat. Oh, well, that's weird. Oh, that's my remote. I thought that was mine.
All right. Are you gonna start taking off?
No, I might. Yeah, I might try. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me get a battery while Aphex answers your question, and I'll charge one for the Get Bar C. Nice video, my friend. I already said thanks to that one. Oh, here we go. This is the video on how to install Betaflight on your Mac. Hi, what did you insert in Drone to connect USB cable? Because when I plug cable straight to Betaflight, nothing comes up. Interesting. Do you want that one or the next one? So you have one of the Pablo drones, right?
No, I just had the Whoop and the Get Bar C.
Okay, so the Get Bar C. So if you have the Get Bar C, there's a cable that you connect into the drone. So I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, you can take this one. Let me go get a battery. Hold on.
Let's see here. So if it's not showing up,
if you can't see the question, if you can't remember the question, it's on the live screen. You'll see it on the screen. I'm just going to move myself to the corner so that you can see it, and then I'll just type away when you reply. I'll be your personal assistant. Hold on. Whoops.
Do you maybe he uses a hub or something? I'm just trying to think why it wouldn't show up.
Yeah, that's true. Because it doesn't require. Well, it doesn't require. It's not like Piabata where it doesn't require a battery. This is the Betaflight experience, right?
Well, you only need a battery if you're going to test the fan. If you're going to spin up the fans.
Yeah.
Or the motors, actually.
I'm just going to charge a Get Bar C battery.
Could be a bad cable.
Yeah, I agree with you. It could only be a bad cable, and I would probably
either a bad cable or a hub issue. If you use like some of the Macs, they only have USB-C,
right?
And so you have to use like the little hub thing.
Yeah. So you would say it's a cable
or a USB hub.
USB
maybe.
hub. Oh, okay. So it could either be the, which kind of sucks, cable or USB. Hold on one second. Let me just go.
That already blew up his flight controller.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you're right. That is so true. Yeah, that makes total. And doesn't even know it. Or
he flashed it incorrectly or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it could be one of, that's the nightmare of the FPV experience. You might have blown your controller and not even know it, or
part of the reason I want to get the walk snail is because, like, to get the little mini whoops and stuff,
right?
If I were to get them again, I'd still have to get another goggles because there's no way I can do analog on the new DJI goggles.
Oh, yeah, that's what sucks. Maybe DJI will fix that.
I don't know how they could do that because there would have to be some type of like HDMI in. I don't think there's any way you can like input video into the goggles.
That sucks. Yeah. No, that makes
And
sense.
then the fact that everybody's being also like negative against like DJI right now.
Yeah, oh, that's true. So I think if you figured it out, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's got DJI," and not now. Before it was like, "Oh, he's got DJI, so cool." Now you're like the redheaded stepchild. He's got DJI. Like what the, like literally, just sucks the way it's just changed everything.
I know that there's some YouTubers that are like so anti DJI, and it's like, all right, I understand that people don't like a Chinese company, but like you realize that every pretty much every drone out there is made by a Chinese manufacturer.
Yeah, no, that's so cool. That's so true. And even your phone. Your phone is made, made in China, right?
Yeah,
And you're so many things. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, so many. I don't know. I'm just.
there would have to be a complete like mindset change in like our world to actually manufacture these things in America.
Right. Yeah, even if they manufactured here, let's say, okay, they're manufactured in America. Great. A lot of things were back in the day. It's going to take years just to build a factory here and just to get production even going, right?
And then you have to get more factories to produce all the little tiny pieces that go into the bigger thing, you know? I mean, like all the little chips.
Yeah, which
You have to, every single chip has a different function. Like you'll have a GPS chip or you'll have little whatever.
right. Yeah, because I don't even, where are we going to make them, right? Like, I don't know. It's just so complex. Like, I'm all for making stuff here. It will create jobs. Can you imagine if they brought call centers back here? Because that's where they were back in the day, right? Remember that? You pick up the phone,
Yeah.
and now, I don't know. I don't know. There's I'm always surprised when I'm like, please don't hang up when I call a call center for support.
Well, you know what the dumb thing is they keep on raising the like minimum wage. So it's like, you do realize that all of the lower end jobs, like call centers and all that,
Right.
we try to bring them back over here. We're not going to be able to like pay for their
Yeah.
like what you're gonna just like raise everything up like.
Right. Yeah, no, that can get expensive. Especially if the call centers were if they were here, and that would cause more problems because then all the servers that have your data aren't even here in the country. So I don't know. It's just one big can of worms.
I mean, yeah, we would love to have everything in America, but like, unfortunately, this is a global world now. We're all so connected with the internet and everything, so it's like,
Yeah.
you really can't do that.
Nah, you can't. It's just things change. I think it was done for innovation. East Rutherford. Like it just happened that way. It was good for business to have everything overseas, and now it doesn't really pay. Like you had said, minimum wage. It would cost more. The company would go bankrupt, right?
Yeah, that or instead of your like your iPhone that costs $1,000 is going to cost like $2,500.
Right, because it was made here.
Yeah.
But there are some companies but even if the company is here, I mean, like an American-based company, everyone's doing their production overseas, which is fine, because it's good for business.
Like we need global trade everywhere. We need everybody to like
Yeah.
send stuff and
No, I know.
ship things and.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, my kids learned about that in 6th grade. Like literally. They were doing, what was it called? Representation without taxation. That was one of their lessons. Then that was in 5th grade. It's like, but I feel like I should get the diploma too because I'm usually the one doing their homework. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to see if we have TFRs. Last time we had a TFR in East Rutherford, it was it put my house in the hotspot. So I just want to see if I can, and I just want to push reflector here.
Are you like near airport or something?
Yeah, that's why. So we're near Newark Airport, and so that's why a lot of times the planes are flying so low that it's scary. Um, yeah, unfortunately, that's why we also get these TFRs and stuff because whenever the president travels through, he has I think he flies over Newark or on the way to JFK. I don't know his route. Um, when he travels, but I guess they must pass through here, or maybe they just want the TFR for just in general, right? It's hard to say. I don't follow the flight schedules. I just know what I have to do or need to do to get my drone up and running. But what's messed up is that this little guy's not going to do anything, right? Like, like if I'm flying in my yard, it should be okay. So look, we don't have any TFRs, even though it's not far from here. The last time we had a TFR in East Rutherford, it actually blanketed the area near my house. So that's why I always do it through here. But I don't like the Airloft app because it always asks you to log in. But I just use it as a backup, just in case, like this one didn't do what it was supposed to. So let's see. If I go to AirAware. And see, now it worked. I have to quit it to get that yellow. And then I always take a screenshot in case Karen shows up. And then if you go to Airloft, which is right there, I should have the same experience. But I don't do the TFR. I don't do the AirAware thing. I just check to see if there are any flight restrictions. And then of course the FAA website is not mobile friendly. Did you know that? Wait, can you hear us? Oh, AFIX camera is offline. I think we lost AFIX. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Hey. Wait, almost. We lost your audio. Maybe it's my... Oh, I know why. Because I'm screen mirroring. So we're screen... You can still hang on the phone. Because we're screen mirroring, I believe we lost AFIX's... stuff. But that's okay. I'm going to put this here and let him hang on the phone. That's so weird with the audio. Probably because it's being pushed to the computer. But you can just... I'm just going to do one flight, so don't hang up AFIX, and then when I hang up, the audio will come back to us. Okay, let's see what we have here. You can chime in on the chat. That's probably what happened. Alright, we're going to do forced landscape. I believe let's do right. And then we'll go here. That's so weird how you can't have, because the DJI app is not there's no audio to it. Oh, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to go into the goggles. This is cool. We'll do a short flight. I wish we were still live with AFIX because I wanted to ask him some questions about this drone that we're flying because let's see if we can bring him back. No, we lost him. All right. Because I wanted to know like how he maneuvers his throttle stick and stuff, because I was so confident, when flying this, that I went over to George's side and I want to know if his is tighter or looser. I'll show you in a second. Maybe AFIX can, well, then when he calls back, I'll see if I can call him. Oh man, we lost it, but that's okay. Like for me, I have this little bit looser. So should I make that tighter? Right? I want to see how he has his. Hold on. Oh, AFIX. Hold on. Hey, are you still there? Hold on. Can you hear me? Wait, how about now? Hello? I think because... That's so weird. Let's play that. How do I... It should be on speaker. I think it's because it's screen mirroring. That's so weird. And the audio doesn't stop mirroring. Oh, let's stop mirroring and see what happens. Can you hear me now? Huh. Let me put it on speaker. Nah, it's not working. I think it's because I'm pushing the drone. how the quality was. Yeah, hold on. I didn't know that they were doing surveys. Hey, are you still there? Can you hear me? Oh, okay, cool. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think I have to figure out how to put it on speaker. Um, hmm. That's off. What? Oh, okay. But wait, when you were flying with Radio Master. Wow, I get a lot of requests for how to sync that with your to sync your stuff with the Radio Master. Hold on one second, Afix. One moment. Oh man, that's so weird. I have the volume up all the way. Your camera's off, which is fine, and that's not the issue. The issue is, how do you put it onto? Because it was fine before we put him on speaker. But hold on, let me just get this thing in the air, and then I will continue. That goes there. That is so weird.
Weird.
Oh, there you go. You're back. Sweet. All right, good.
I am?
Yep, you're back on. You'll hear yourself when the stream catches up. So now I'm going to do a screen mirroring. It's possible that...
So I don't know about this TFR, and I used a Radio Master to use my
Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. Give me 1 second, Afix. Let me just fix this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you if you hear me.
Yep. So hopefully you're not going to echo into the stream. Sometimes that happens, but I don't think so. All right, so good. We're here.
Echo.
Hold on. All right, now we're just going to go to connect. Hopefully we don't lose our connection. Whoops. DJI goggles. How is the Radio Master? Like, are you happy with it? Would you do... But is that all you know, Radio Master? Like, all I know is the DJI controller.
No,
I have both, but I mostly use the Radio Master.
Oh, okay. Nice. You could probably sell it, get some cash for the other one. Yeah, it's like liquid. It's like gold, right? If you could probably get $400 for your DJI.
No,
gotta
keep it.
Gotta keep it until it breaks.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Hold on. Come on, you got this. The hardest part is connecting this so that your freaking stream.
One thing
Can-
that I find annoying with the Gap RC batteries stuff
Stuff
is like
Right.
is
charging
like
them.
charging them all.
Yeah, because it takes forever, and the flight times are so short. I saw on one of the posts, someone had a charger that could charge 3 or 4 FPV batteries at a time, similar to the Neo, where you have the charger and you can charge your stuff.
Yeah.
The Neo charges everything all at once, which is really cool. I didn't know they had that for FPV. Unless
There's something where you're supposed to,
I don't know.
people are like, it's dangerous, don't do it. But there's something where you're able to charge like 3 or 4 in parallel or something like that.
Oh, I don't
All
know.
at
Not once.
Not once, and I'm all like, dude, I wanted to do it all at once.
You realize
Each battery takes like 30 minutes or something crazy like that for
Wow.
each one.
Nah, yeah, no. Mine takes about 3 minutes, or five tops. Hold on, let me put this drone out.
No, it takes like, you only get like 5 minutes of flight or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Here, I'm gonna put this drone outside. Hold on a second. We lost our signal, but that's okay. It'll come back. Yay, it came back. Hopefully it pushes. Are you still there, Afix? Okay, cool. Well, we lost our connection because I walked away, and then I can't hear you now, but hold on. It's a bummer. It was cool having a live call. We're doing a live chat session with one of our viewers slash subs, Afix. We're actually going to fly the Get Bar C Synologue 20. I'm just going to move the chat window over here because some of you guys are still here. Mark Bay. If you guys want to call in, we'll have like a party line, right? Oh my god, hey, I might get the DJI Avata too. You live in the US. DJI is hard to get. What's it stand for? Okay. Afix lost signal. Yeah. Oh, let me do this. Before. Oh my god. Look, I just put the battery in. I thought I freaking charged it. Nah. Did I put the wrong one in? That's air. Oh, I forgot. I didn't change. Am I still there? Hold on. I might have to charge the battery again. We're in acro mode. I'm sorry, air. I think the one is start motors, one stop motors. Ah, maybe this. This is the downside to FPV. Afix, we lost the audio, as you can see. Probably because of this thing, but let me turn this off. Sometimes if you turn... Oh. It was never on. We're in air mode. Ah, there we go. So I remember he had his set up there. Air. Angle. I like angle. And then his is on the left. And then, I don't know. This is going to be a little sketchy because... Huh. Ah. It didn't work. Armed and dangerous. Down arm. I really need to change these settings in here because throttle stick down. There we go. Armed. Yay, except I thought I just charged the battery. I'll just do a short one and charge it again. Oh, before I do that. Yep, you guys can see. I'll do a short one. Whoa. Huh. You gotta be careful with that. So this is... Oh, the rates are still the same. Whoa. You gotta be careful there. It's been a while. Oh, wow. Look at the battery just went... Let me charge this. I'm gonna land it right here. Okay? Just landed it. Charge the battery. I'll charge this one and then we'll call Afix back. But I thought I had... Oh, maybe it was this one. Possibly. Hopefully I didn't blow out. Apparently if you run these batteries, like if you fly them until they're at 0, you lose your stuff. Let me see. Hold on. I'll put this one in. You burn a cell out in the battery. Yeah, it's so humid outside. Ah, there we go. I put the wrong battery in. Hopefully this battery's not shot because if it is, then that means I lost a cell. That's what happens when you fly the battery into the ground. Not crash, but meaning like until it's 0 left. All right, we're in angle mode. Just gonna adjust that. Make sure you guys can still see. So we should get about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna load this down. He has his settings backwards, Justin from Drone Cam. So we're flying with Drone Cam's rates. There we go, much better. I feel like the rates are so smooth, Afix and Market Bay, that the angle mode here, you're able to go slow. I'm able to fly the way you flew, Afix, in your yard. where you're just flying around and going, but like going around the chair, around the yard. But I feel so confident in these rates, right, that I will fly. Whoa. And whoops. We just lost some signal. That's why I moved back. You have to be careful when you full throttle, but it glitches out sometimes. It wasn't doing this the last time. So that part is a little bit sketchy. It definitely didn't do that before. So, whoa. Whoops. Yeah, it was like a little, it kind of reminded me of the Avata 2 experience. It's windy. It's wobbling a bit. Yeah, that's so weird how it was doing. But let me go back outside. I can see where it landed. It wasn't flying as smooth as I was the last time. Huh. Yeah, you're right. It's windy out. It's windy, and the last time I flew, it was dry like a desert. A little bit of a bummer because the drone. Let me go back home. Just connect the goggles. Like it's just breezy, right? But so breezy that you see what the drone does. And this happened to us the last time you gave us the rates AFIX. AFIX is the one that shared with us that there are rates available for this drone. And we did it on a live stream, except I input the rates and I was flying like I had never flown before. And then, I crashed into the wall. And after I crashed, the drone wasn't flying the way it was until I reflashed the rates again, which is so weird. So you might have to reflash it after a bumpy landing. We're in angle, and that's the see. Oh yeah, he's right. Look at the breeze. So that breeze is not optimal for this experience because our little buddy can't handle it. So yeah, I was able to look. Yeah, so this is how it was flying. Wow. See, it's so wobbly. Wow. So it can't handle that wind. You got to be careful there. A little bit of a bummer. Too bad the Air Aware app, no, Dronecast, doesn't have GetBarC Cinelog 20 in its library that you can put in. Whoops. Whoa. Somebody help me. I'll go get it. Actually, it should have. I didn't put turtle mode in here. Bummer. So I have to go flip the drone over. It's better to leave the goggles here so that the drone stays connected. Hold on. Yeah, it's so windy that you can't handle it. That's so weird. And it's not like we have sensors, we get like a high wind velocity. That's not happening with this drone. You really have to pay attention to the details like he is, and you know, just knows that it's too windy. That sucks though. We're not in California where the air is dry. And wow, look at that. See that breeze? That's enough to blow our little guy and throw us off course. All right, let's see. Wow, it's so breezy that I wonder if the what do you call it? Hold on. If the oh wow, we lost some battery. So we were able to hover. Oh yeah, look at that tree. Look at the tree branches. Yeah, it's too windy. Bummer. All right, so at least we know that it's not pilot error. All right. Whoops. Whenever I crash into something, I like to land it so that it'll just fall up. Battery. Bummer. See if I can land it on the table. Alright, whoops. Oh, it won't go up. Bummer. Yeah, and that's in the grass. Alright, so you will experience a lot of pilot error if it's too windy. A little bit of a bummer. I'll shut that off. I was getting nervous there. I was like literally losing control of the little guy. I was like, no. But when I had crashed it inside on that live stream when AFIX gave us the rates, it was flying like that. But in this case, it's flying like that. But hopefully, because of the wind. But we'll know because I think I'm gonna flash it. Not right now, but I will definitely flash it again. I just want to make sure I didn't lose any cells on this battery from running it into the ground, because FPV Unknown had shared with us, one of our viewers / sub, because in the beginning I kept flying the batteries until they were at 0, and that was getting expensive. Smart battery 4S. Hopefully I can start. Fingers crossed. Yes! You can see the bat. Now I'm just going to go get the drone. If I can remember where it landed. I'll be back. Oh, AFIX could call us back when I come back because I'll disconnect the phone. Yeah, this one's gonna need a cleaning. Because I didn't stop the propellers in time in the grass. You saw it landed straight, but I think I forgot to shut it off. But that's fine. It's an easy clean / fix. At least, you know. Yeah, bummer though. Too windy to fly this little guy. Or is the battery not seated right? Is it windy? It's wobbling a bit. Yeah, the battery was seated like super tight. Really tight. And we can try again. But let me, hold on. Let me see if I can answer some more questions. Let's see, I'll put this here. Let that battery charge. Put our phone over there. Commented, thanks for the review. I'm definitely purchasing this. As for the Care Refresh, I hope they get their act together. I hope so too. You know, like literally Hope so too. Hope so too. Thanks for the comment. Nice to know that that video inspired someone to get the new LEDs for the Avata 2. And we'll go here. Waterfly, they actually sent me some stuff. Let's see, STL. Thanks for this tutorial. I've been wondering how to do this and been getting nowhere. I will be trying this. And then what did I say? I said, my pleasure. Everyone has a different experience. Also did a live support session for those who were having trouble. Hope this helps. Yeah, so I'm not sure, but let me change the camera. I'll show you how I had the battery on. We'll go to a one right here, one right there. Who else is in here? Market Bay. Where's Market Bay? It's doubling. Oh, also Afix is echoing back. Okay, so if it's double, we don't want doubling. Okay, hold on. We're gonna lose the stream, and that's probably because the audio was connected to the phone, and the phone was connected to the computer. Let me see. Market Bay. It's doubling. Ah, bummer. All right. So Afix, when you call, not yet. We can only do it on speaker. See how this is connected to there? It was probably pushing the audio. Here, I'll show you. So this was connected to the computer, which was pushing the audio there, and it was echoing, causing a double. But that's okay. We know how to fix that now. But I'm gonna fix this by, we're gonna lose the stream in a couple of seconds. Just want to reset everything. Okay, and we'll be back. Great. Now we're back. I'm just going to show you, I just need to clean this up a little bit because it turned into a little bit of a weed whacker slash experience. So we should be here. I didn't want my batteries to blow up, so that's why I charge slower. I think someone's back. Let me just go upstairs and see. I think one of my kids are here. Oh yeah, 5 o'clock. One of them went to camp. Let me just tell them that I'm recording. Hold on. I'm not recording. We're live, but they might get a little loud and rowdy. Hold on. Oh, hey, all right. Hey, you guys are back. So, I'll cancel the live stream with that. All right. All right. We may have to end the live stream, but before we, but we're still gonna do 3D print of the week. Yeah, so the battery's still charging. The battery's set slow, to charge slow. I actually have my settings for my charger. I called up Horizon Hobby, so I know the settings are correct there, but I can always share that with you. And you can tell me if they're right or wrong. Oh man, thought I had. One moment, please. Ah, found them. Nice. So I have some Q-tips here. Battery should start beeping soon. Hold on. Since alcohol is flammable, make sure your battery is far away from you, because it will blow up. Well, I will definitely clean this up, get one last flight in, and then we have to end the show because they're back and I have to help them with some stuff. Let's see. So this battery is charged. I should number them so I know which one's number 1 and number 2. See? And then this comes off really easily. As long as you get the grass off, don't leave it overnight, right? See how it comes off really? See, all the green is there. But if I wait a day and let the grass dry, forget about it. It's that much harder. It's like caked on there. It's like glued on there. It's like super glued. So anytime you land in the grass, have a grass crash landing. Do it when you get home if you can, or if you can't, just know it's going to be harder to get off. But as you can see, But this happened on our last live stream, Afix. When I was flying this after you gave us the rates, I bumped into the wall and it wasn't flying the same afterwards. So knowing that, we might have to, I would say maybe reflash it, right? Just to be on the safe side. See? And now the drone is black. Great again. And I do have another kit, but I'm not going to put the other kit on. I'm going to fly this thing until it just goes into the ground. Until it needs to be rebuilt again, you know? That's how it usually works in the FPV world. But I just don't want the grass on here. I didn't kill the switch in time. But I do have new propellers. Let me check the propellers. No, propellers are fine. I don't know. I'm going to reflash it though. Did I see? Oh man. It's okay. I can't remember where I put his rates. Wow, so green. See the green? Like having a Hulk out. Hulk out here. Thought I just had a whole bag of Q-tips here. Oh, I threw them on the floor. You could also use this on your 3D printer. See? I'll probably do another live stream of when it's time to rebuild this thing. We will do that live. But I do want to, I'm going to flash it again and then see how it flies. Great. So now I just have to find the rates. I'm going to plug for this. Hold on 1 second. I will be back. Okay. Put this here. Put that in here. There we go. Yeah, it was wobbling though. I don't know why. Put that in there, and then we'll go to put this one in this window. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna move this over like that, and then we're gonna go. We can close this one, and then go here, and then go into. I thought I had it. Let's see. There should be a folder. Maybe it's in desktop. Get part. I remember I saved the rates. Audio intro. No. It's okay. We'll go to his website. Date modified. Synolog 20. Here it is. Oh, except I don't know if there was a mine or his. When was that one? Because I remember I saved my original ones. You know what? Just so we don't get confused, we'll go to his site here, and then go to what was it? Drone Camps. Drone Camps. Hopefully he didn't take them off, right? And then he has a special one. Go back home, and then Justin Pittunes. And then we'll go Synolog 20. This happened the last time though, which is really weird. And it's not with his rates, it was with all and any rates applied to this drone. It seems like after a crash landing, it like it's cross-eyed. Hold on. And then we'll get Afix back after this flight. We'll call him, and then or maybe Markabay. Markabay could call, or maybe you can call. Any of you can call in. Maybe I'll have like a dedicated line so that I'll put it on that Google phone, right? Because then we don't have to worry about the audio, because then it'll just be voice on voice. Then I'll see if I can get that other phone working. Okay, so then we'll go here, CLI. And we'll just put the rates in back again. Yep, they're there. And then press enter. I think I'm going to flash it again because I don't trust where I put the cursor. I'm not sure if it matters where the cursor goes, but I pressed enter, so there might be a space in between the experience. I don't know, you tell me. See the space? And command batch ended. I'll press save. I'll type save and then do it again. And then this time I'll just leave it. Just paste it in and then enter. Because you saw I moved the cursor. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but I just to be on the safe side. Okay, so we have that. We have this. I'll check that before we go out again. Just a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, things were not so wobbly. It could be the wind, but I'll show you how I put the battery in. While that's doing that. Nice. Now type in save. And then go here. Close that. I'll probably save that one again later. And then go here. Hold on one moment, please. Bring that into there. And then I'll show Afix or everyone else where the battery is. Move this out of the way for my classes. So now we're going to disconnect it from the computer. And then put the battery in. We'll super strap it on, right? So here it's tightly on there. See? And we'll check the battery before we go out. So this way we'll know. Make sure that this is correctly in there. And let's see. Maybe I will use that extended arm thingy. Right? It'll be cool. Because then it'll be mounted to the table. Huh, that's weird. And yeah, that must be a dead battery. Because it's not going beep, 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 beep. Okay, so that one's dead. That's a bad sign though. That means I ran the battery into the ground, which means that I could have lost some cells. Hopefully not, you know. You don't want to lose cells. If you lose cells, that's another like 20, 30, or even $40 for this battery. That's why you can be so excited to... Now it's not turning on. What? Oh, because the goggles, let's see. Got 3 bars left on the goggles, but still, it should still have gone beep, 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 beep. I'll go back to this screen. But this is why I get nervous flying this particular drone in my neighborhood, because one minute it works, the next minute it doesn't work. I put the battery in, it's flashing. We just flashed it with the Justin PIDs. Maybe this one's a dead battery. See, the battery's tight. It won't even move. Let's just do it like this without... Connecting to O3. I think I'll just charge this battery anyway. Let's see. Oh, yay, we got it. What are we at? Oh, that's not going to show yet, but what do we got? Oh, nice. Full battery. Okay. Go here. You guys can see. Yay. Sweet. Yeah, that's why now I see why they fly these drones in abandoned buildings, because this is your experience. Can you imagine? Or sometimes people get lucky. I see this guy in Florida fly these in traffic and everything. Okay, let's see. The battery is really tight. Before we go out, we'll show you. While that's connecting, hopefully we don't lose brain cells. See, it's in there. Oh, goggles have to be in wireless mode. See, and you lose power. You lose cells just from... Forget about running the battery into the ground. You also lose cells from the setup process. You know? Literally. Yeah, so the battery's tight. I don't know why it's wobbling. It wasn't wobbling the last time. Oh, Maybe no, everything's tightly in there. Freaking, it's solid like a rock. See, no moving parts. We should always check for moving parts, especially with these drones. Come on, hurry up. I don't know. It's working the magic. What do we have in here? Oh, at least it's connected here, but we're trying to push things so that you guys can get a live view. No, what do we have? No, wireless mode is ready. Okay. Sometimes if we do this, at least we don't have to wait for the phone to connect to the computer. That's connected. In the meantime, sometimes when that happens, you have to quit the app. We'll quit that since that was making things goofy. And then we'll go back here, DJI Fly. And then, see, it says quick transfer, but it's not seeing the goggles. Not now we have DJI goggles. Just gonna go here, back to our live stream, new tab. Let's see if I do. Here's our live. Quit that. There we go. Hold on. Pop out chats. He hasn't for Lou. Rechat. Oh, sorry. Rechat. There ain't many abandoned buildings around here, Lou. Yeah, so you might not have, I don't know, you might be crashing like me into traffic or into what's it called, Lloyd's, that famous mall, shopping mall. See, look, it's still trying to work its magic. Marco Bay, all well with you. He had, yeah, no, I was trying to get the drone set up. Swedish Forge, we definitely got a 3D print of the week from Afix this week. Swedish Forge, we got your print. We're going to do that one next week, or maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have time to do both during the week. But for sure, as you saw, YouTube does limit live streams, and we're losing freaking juice. Come on, it's possible I might have to turn this off and turn that on again any minute, any day. Oh no, I was going to say, wait, and that's plugged in. We're losing power. Wi-Fi. You know what? Let's do this. Let's shut this off, and then turn it on again. As you can see, it's caught up on a loop, but we're losing cells. We're losing battery. Oh, you know the movie I saw 28 years later? That was phenomenal, freaky. It was wild, really wild. It's just picked up where they left off, but it was good quality. Good, really, definitely. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. And now, let's do wireless. Goggles. Yay. Alright, almost. You might have to do that on the fly. You might have to reflash everything when it's not flying properly. Because when I did this on the last live stream, I was like blown away. Flying, you saw me flying in the simulator, but nothing beats the real world because wind, like you guys were saying, there's no wind, and it doesn't simulate wind, which can make or break your experience like it did today. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'll leave these here. Let's turn on the goggles, put on your bling, and turn these on so this can sync. These sync pretty fast. It's also different flying. Like, if any of you have ever flown with the goggles on, and then fly looking at the drone. You fly better when you see the drone, but then when you go left or right, that's when crashes start happening. So it's like different, but there's the wind. You saw the batteries on really tight. We're in angle mode. Oh wow, you saw that? Look at that gust. Oh yeah, so this baby can't handle the gust. It's really gusty out. All right, anyway, but we know that we can fix this baby. Sort of. What's happening? I hate when that happens. Now we'll turn it off and turn it on again. Yay! See, that's the other thing. If it was smooth and streamlined, I'd have more confidence in this thing, but you don't know. You got to be ready for that oh shit moment at any time with this drone. You know, it works, it doesn't work. Arm, disarm. And then disarm, arm. Whoa. Okay. Like, you just have to be really careful. But apparently this drone can be flown easily by the FPV connoisseur because there's actually a mount on here for see, you saw that? That didn't happen before. Wow. I don't know. See? It's like got a mind of its own. It's a little, and these aren't my rates. You saw I just flashed it with the PID rates from RC cams. So I don't know, maybe be something. I'll just check the parts again. Huh, interesting. 44, which is pretty good for my hover. Right. Sweet. It's alright. It's different though. I don't know if I feel as confident and cocky as I was before when I flew into George's property. Well, my property line, but along the side of like our shared space. I really don't care. George is really cool. He's you know, we're both. He just hasn't seen the drone yet. Like his wife has. She put the goggles on, so we're still able to hover. Let's see. Oh, and that's the other thing. We can't see RC signal. Oh no, we can. See, they're pretty good there. All right. Let's see if I can hover. It's just a little bumpy, but that's okay. I fly this drone for fun. It's not like they're gonna ask me to fly the bowling alley and like you see some of those videos, and they might, if they called me to fix the drone, they flew and crashed in the bowling alley, that I'd be able to do. But I definitely won't be flying the bowling alley anytime soon. This is pretty cool though. Sweet. Maybe I'll land it over here. So again, when you land it, you want to land it shut it off so that it just drops, but not from high up, you know, like from right about there. See? And then now we're okay because the propellers weren't moving. So yeah, it worked a little bit better. Definitely better. A little bit shaky cam, like a Rob Zombie type movie where, you know, everything just goes, you know, like what the. So I don't, you know, that part's a little disappointing, but I am gonna guess, like Afix was saying, and Mark Bay, that it's the wind. I don't know. Hold on, let me bring this back here and go back here. Oh, in Swedish Forge, the weather seems to be nice in the U.S. It's beautiful. What do you guys have over there, Swedish Forge? Swedish Forge, 3D printing. It's dark outside here, and oh wow, 20. That's it's almost midnight. Ay ay ay. What? Ken's here. Ken, good to see you. Ken's been busy too. Everything. Our blessings go out to Ken. Hopefully, you know, everything is better now. But Ken, we had a lot of questions for you, for me or for Ken. Tell Lewis to check his email, and read the other guy's comments. Hello, hello. Let's see. Yes, Lou, scroll up. Which comment? If you scroll up, let's see what other guy. I'll start from the top again. Hold on. Let me just get the screen out of the way. Oh wait, let me get the drone, right? Because remember, the flight controller will overheat, and then I'll come back answer you guys. But then I have to go, okay? Because they came back from the pool earlier. All right, so that's quit. And then the drone is as good as new because we cleaned off the grass. We'll shut this off. Oh, where did it land? No, I know. I think I know where it landed. I don't know. We'll find it. That's why you want to put a buzzer on your drone. Right? Because you're like, wait, where is it? Hold on. But I want to check the footage. I want to see if the footage is stable. If the footage is stable, that would be great. But hold on, let me catch up with you guys first. And then we'll check the footage from the drone to see if it's good. Okay, here we go. Hypnotic Hideaway. Oh my god, hey. I might get the DJI Avata too. Kind of neat. Hopefully. It's expensive now though. Like literally. It's like the pandemic where they charged you an arm and a leg for toilet paper. Afix lost his signal, DJI. Excuse me, I will hang out in the chat here. Ha ha ha. I don't see the chat from the other guy. Swedish Forge. Hi. Check your email, Lou. Sent you the case. Oh, sweet. Market Base sent us a case. So now we got 4 weeks worth of material with 3D print of the week. We got Market Base case, Afix fidget, Swedish Forges. That's going to be an amazing print too. And then, well, what else do we have here? Because we got more than one print coming our way from these guys. There ain't many abandoned buildings around here. Yeah, I know, you'd be flying like me. It's hard, like literally. Lou, what's up? Swedish Forge, good to see you. Haha, thanks. Haha, I think Lou is a bit out of touch with the chat. Yes, sometimes I'm out of touch with the chat. I'll get caught up and then I'm like, wait, this is a live show. Lou, scroll up. I scrolled up. Hey, Market Base. Ken's here. Good to see you, Ken. We got to go flying, Ken. Ken said that we could fly this week. Hopefully, if we do, we will live broadcast that flight. Maybe well, why not? Let him use my stream key, and then we can see Ken flying, right? Ken can show us his flying skittles. It's dark outside. Yeah, so Market Base, Swedish Forge, it's almost midnight, so it's almost bedtime. So you might miss 3D print of the week. Usually we do 3D print of the week during the day. But as it's summertime, my kids aren't in camp, and and I work, so with the schedule fluctuating and things are just a little crazy during the summer. But you're guaranteed videos, you're guaranteed prints by the end of the week. Lou, you have 3D printers. Yeah, I have 2. Oh, that's a good idea. I forgot. I have 2 3D printers, and maybe I could print the print that Afix sent us, half on one printer and half on another. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're all caught up with the chat, which is great. The question I had was, what battery, what are specs, and some time, share your settings. Yeah. Well, my settings are the ones that I could not fly this drone if it wasn't for Afix. Afix was the one that shared the rates for this drone because I didn't know that there were rates available on hold on, let me fix that, on DroneCamp's website. So I'm flying with the DroneCamp rates, but I'll show you what battery I'm using. Hold on. but we got pretty decent time with the battery. So I'm using the stock battery, which is the GEP RC. I actually ordered another one. I don't know how long it's going to take to come, but the stock battery, the one that comes with the GEP RC Synolog 20. It's a 4 cell. But let's check the footage of the drone. I want to see if the footage isn't shaky. I can live with, shaky cam while flying. Oh man, you've got to be shitting me! I forgot about this. I totally forgot about this. Damn it. The only downside to the GEP RC. Good luck getting your footage out. Like, I believe I had to, unless you do it wirelessly. I might be able to do it wirelessly. Hold on. From the goggles. I think you have to drop the bottom. Oh yeah, no, maybe not. Let's see. Pull the antenna up. Nice. Blow out the grass. Looks like needs to be clean. Looks like I didn't drop the looks like I didn't kill the motors in time, but that's okay. You see, I'm pretty good at landing now, but I guess the time delay. Kill it when it's like this high, not kill it when it's like that high, because the delay of the feed means the motors are still running. Lou, you said you charge oh yeah, I charge. I'll show you what I charge at. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Let me just check the footage on here. I'll show you the battery settings, and then you can tell me if I have them right or not. The settings were given to me by somebody. I didn't put in what I thought was right, but if you have better settings, please do share it, because I'm always open to new and better. And the settings were given to me by Horizon Hobby, which specializes in RC cars. So if the settings are wrong, maybe they gave me RC car settings for my drone, which should have been like our drone setting batteries, not RC car setting batteries. But I gave them the specs to the battery, so I don't know. Anyway, you guys would help me. Oh no. Are you shitting me? Damn it. The SD card is full. That means we got to do it again. Alright, so let me... What? We don't need all that. Man. Oh, let's delete. Huh. Are you shitting me? Alright, let's try it again. It can't delete all my... Oh man. I just want to empty that. Alright, select all. See? There we go. I don't know why it was glitching out that way. So now we got to do the flight again. Let me charge the battery though. I wonder if this thing works on the phone. That would be cool, because then I can take the phone in the water. I mean, I do anyway, but it takes forever for this thing to dry. Oh nice, it does fit. The USB cable thing that comes with the GEP RC. Alright, so we're going to charge the battery again. I should have... Oh, one is in there. One second. I'll just do a screen mirroring so you can... Whoops. So that you can see my battery settings and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna push to here on the computer. Let's see what he says. Can't find what brand batteries. I googled. I'll send you the link to it, because but first let me send you these settings, and then we'll hold on. So here are, I'll put it in this mode. Whoops. Force portrait, and then get rid of that. This way I can see the comments. All right. Voila. Whoops. And then go to camera. Put it on video. Alright, so here are the settings. And it's good that we're using the iPhone, because the iPhone doesn't flicker. You don't have to change the shutters. I guess I spoke too soon. You don't have to change the shutter speed, but apparently. So this is what I have. 4 cells, 2.38, 2.88, 6 different numbers, but here are the settings. Here. LiPo 4S, current 10 amp, voltage 4.20. Let me know if that's correct. And that's all. Whoops. And then that's all I got. That's all. And then I have back if I want. See? And oh wow, this one. No, this one's not. Oh wow, this one's ran to the ground. So I have to charge it. So press. Hopefully it charges. Sometimes if you run it down to 0, you lose 1 or 2 cells. So I got lucky. Because you get excited while flying. You're like, yay, I'm having fun. And it's not like a regular Duracell battery or rechargeable that you can just run into the ground. No, it doesn't work like that. So let me send you the specs to our battery. Oh, and I think there's another setting in here. Oh, and here we go. I'll show you what's happening here. Here. And this is an old charger. It's from like 5 years ago or something. Nothing new. Is charge rate 1 amp? No, charge rate is, let's check charge rate. Charge rate is 6.1 amp. I guess that sounds like we might need to change the charge rate. Really cool. Thanks, Afix. Afix, what kind of drone do you have? Swedish Forge wants to know. Then we'll go here. And so now, charge rate is 6 amps, Afix. So should I change that to 1? And what will that do? Like, what is that going to create for us when it comes to the experience? I have GepRC Sunlog 2003 and then Avata 2. Those are Afix's drones. Cool drones, great drones, expensive drones, not cheap drones, but definitely if you treat yourself to the GepRC and you've never flown FPV before, don't do it. I did it. I can speak from experience that I rebuilt that one from scratch, and if you crash it, it's an expensive fix, expensive repair. I would do a Pablo Pico or something. Can easily repair stuff. You can go to the 3D printing forum. If you don't have a 3D printer, someone is always generous enough to actually say, hey, I got you. So find someone who lives in your area and they'll print it for you. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool, nice guy. You know, no one's asked me, but I would do this. I've sent stuff to people. So here we go. GepRC's on sale. That's still expensive, $483, but probably because they want to push the 04. Oh yeah, they're probably coming out with a new one, which means that when the new one comes out, this one will probably be cheaper. Hold on. See if I can find the battery. It's so weird. I hate when they don't do that, where I just want to, okay, I want the drone, right? Let's say maybe I have to add it to cart. Let's add to cart. Hold on. Something shut off. Probably one of the goggles. Usually, like you say, hey, you want to buy the drone? Great. Some of our people bought this too. Oh wow, you can't add it to the cart. We have to choose an option, PNP, because everything here is plug and play. Add it to the cart. And then maybe if I add it to the cart, you know how Amazon does it. Like some of our people bought. No, it doesn't do it. That's so weird. So you have to. When I bought it, it suggested the battery. That's how I knew what battery to get. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know like, oh, I need a 4S. Let's see. So then we'll just go here. Type in 4S battery. Oh, there we go. I believe this is, whoops. This is, oh wow, they have so many different ones. Which one do I have? It's hard to see because, oh, I have 4S. I can't see. "4S 660." So that's this one. This is 4S 720. 4S 660. This is the one I have. Here, I'll send you the link. Quick overview. Yep. I ordered a new one. It hasn't come yet though. It's been 2 weeks. Hopefully they let that through, right? Here we go. This is the one Afix. It's not a Whoop. It's considered a Cinewhoop. Got it. For a Whoop, anyways. Take a video of your battery. Yep, and I just took a video and I sent it to you. Wow, this one's still charging though, so hopefully that's good though because that gives us time to reset up everything. Let's see. And mosquitoes eating alive. So good, now we got that. Quit the camera. We're gonna plug this baby back in because we want to see the footage. So even though the drone, like I could care less about the drone goggle experience being like that. For me, if the footage is great, that's fine, and it creates a real-time experience. It's possible that we might have been seeing the OSD from the goggles being stabilized, creating a smooth experience. Hard to say. Hold on one moment, please. Shrink that. Go here. Looks up. I know that sound. You hear how the fan's tapering down? That means it's gonna go beep 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 beep. Sweet. Yes, this is the battery. It's taped up a little bit. I tape it because somehow the connection in the front, the plastic, in the beginning when I was crashing a lot, it was not optimal. Come on, you got this. Beep beep. Wonder if we have to wait for it to top off, or we can just, in the meantime, let's just get the goggles on. Turn on our bling. Bling bling. Yo, what's up? And you see, check it out. It's not gold, but it works. That's the trick. I could see someone getting it gold plated. Luke, can you email me the time when you plan to stream? Yes, I will email you the time. After I figure it out, and I realize in the live stream, me trying to figure out how something prints is not good. Okay, thank you for that tip, Afix. So yeah, once I figure it out, oh yay, we got it. All right, so now we're going to put the battery, put it in tight. I will show you because Afix wasn't sure if it wasn't tight. And these are the rates from drone camps. I did nothing in the settings. Battery not moving, literally. Look at that. That's tight. Oh, that's tightest bound battery I've ever seen. And then this is fine, nothing there. This is for the professionals. Not that I'm not one, but I'm definitely not skilled enough to fly this baby with a GoPro on it. So that's how powerful this one is too. You could actually put a camera on here, but I wouldn't do that because we would have lost our camera 10 minutes ago on this live stream, literally. Yeah, we would have lost our camera. The drone, fine. The drone we can fix and rebuild. I have the kit for that. So now we're just gonna do. Remember, we're testing out to see if the footage is shaky while flying, but how is the footage inside of here too? And I didn't get an error message saying memory is full, which is really weird. It should have done that. because then I would have erased it. Double tap. I just have to make this part wireless. And then now. And even though the OSD from the goggles is recording, we're going to do both. So we'll check goggles, and then we'll check, but for the same flight, because we have nothing to compare it to. That's why I didn't just do the goggles, show you the goggles, because this doesn't make sense. I want to compare both footages from the same flight, if we can. As you can see, this is still trying to work its magic. Like, come on, you got this, little guy. I'm literally right here, and it's still trying to find itself. When that happens, again, come on. And that's why you don't want to connect it first until it's actually found himself, because then you lose a cell. All right, so if that happens, let's quit this, and then go back into DJI again. And then now, hopefully, we will see our goggles, and then connect. Yay! See, so it's just glitchy that way. And then we pray that landing in the grass wasn't too hard, which will throw our PID rates off for some reason, because it or sometimes it could be the you have to just turn it off and turn it on again, like you saw. I turned it off and turned it on, and then the drone everything worked, sort of. Are you kidding me? So that's still connecting. This drop, man. One says we're mirroring. One says you heard the beep beep. One says we're connected, but I don't have anything in the goggles. But that's because I need to put the battery in, and we wait for the battery, right, until you have signal. So now we have here. You guys should see, and as long as I can control angle and all that other fun stuff, then we know we're connected. Then I have to take the headset off so that we don't lose our signal. Otherwise, that requires a reboot. We need the beep beep. There we go. Yay! So now we're in angle mode. I take this off my head so to keep the feed live with you guys, and then after that I have to end the stream and study for my 3D print of the week. All right, hold on a second, because we gotta make it right. We gotta make it seem like I know what I'm doing. Make it just flow like the drone's flying. All right, don't worry, it'll flow on the next live stream. All right, there we go. Oh, nice. We don't lose any cells. That's why I like the GetBar-C, because you don't lose any cells fast while waiting for the drone to, doing what we did. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Yay, it should have started. All right. Keep your finger on the kill switch always, especially when flying. Oh, nice. Around people, around traffic. Smooth. See? It's a little bumpy and shaky, but that's okay, because we are going to test it out, right, and see how it is in the goggles, which is what we're looking at now. So that's going to match. But what about on the drone? Hopefully this is smoother. Oh, there's my spotters. They're like, hi. Who's that? Oh, that's Isla. Their cousins are here. Okay. Nice. We're getting good flight time, though. Oh, it's only been 1 minute. It feels like forever. It really feels like 5 minutes, but I've only been flying for a minute. I just have to keep away from them because, especially with this drone, but they're okay. They're playing in the yard. Sweet. Look at that. We're still getting good flight time. Definitely better flight time than the other drone, than the Pablo Pico would have been saying land now. But someone sent me battery settings, which is good. So we'll test those out and see how those go. I actually should put those in a place where I can find them so I don't have to go to that Facebook thing again. Because someone shared on Facebook some rates. Oh wow, we're almost 3 minutes in. I think we'll get about 4 minutes. You know, I can't go through the grapes again because the kids are somewhere there watching from the shadows. Yeah. Still cool though. Still, you know. I want to see if I can pull an Afix. Afix does a lot of... It flies really smooth and slow with this drone. See? And that's the rates. This is the way the rates are set up for the new guys so that you can actually do what I'm doing right now. Right? And try and land. See? You can hover easily. And if you tweak it... Whoops. Whoa. Sort of. Yeah. And that's the beauty of FPV. Hopefully I didn't ruin the grapes. So it's kind of neat, huh? I'm like, no. But no, the rates are good. I just got nervous. I get nervous sometimes when I fly. And that's why you got to have your hand on the kill switch. Because, you know, there's traffic. And there's moving cars. And you're always hoping and praying that your signal will hold. Because if it don't hold, you got to, like, have a... Be like Inception. Have, like, a... Predict where the drone's going to be at a certain time. Anyway, let me go get the drone. We know where it is. I'll bring back some grapes for you guys. So that's a grape leaf right there. Kind of neat. Drone's still intact. We would have gotten more flight time. My kids are calling me. Oh, they said mom. But if she's not here, I will have to attend. We got some grapes. It's still beeping. Beeps pretty loud on this drone. Might not need a buzzer. I just gotta have a new buzzer video to make. Look, check it out. And the plant was this big when I got it. I got it for $6 at Home Depot. They have those little grapevines that you can buy. And you can grow them indoors too, if the lighting's right. They're not ripe yet, but it tastes a little bit like sweet taffy. Look, it's sour. Lemon heads. When you have grapes that aren't ripe. But gives me some energy. The anxiety from flying FPV threw me off course. Okay. Let's compare the footage from the goggles. Alright, we can do from here. album. I think oh man, I can't share it with you. Yes, 1 second, coming, because it's a live feed coming. Hi. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can, because,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
I
got
have
it.
to, like, I don't have anything for dinner. I have to go get
Okay,
something.
alright.
I can't leave her.
Okay. All right. All right. I have, almost closed the door in my hands. Well, I have to go, but you know what? Because we can't leave the kids alone, and she has to go out, which is fine. Because you saw, I don't know if you saw on the live feed, one of them was smaller cousin. So we're gonna quit reflector and just do the footage from here. Lou, a 3D print, you'll know, because I will leave the chat window open and not close. And end the stream but not close the chat. Oh, the chat will stay open. Maybe 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. the latest. Okay? Well, let's check this out. Let's see our feed, and then I gotta go. We'll speed it up a bit. Wait. Is this the goggles? Yeah, wrong one. I was like, what? Still not bad. So the goggles real-time footage. Excuse me. Goggles was okay. Let's put this in, and then we gotta go. Otherwise I'll be in the doghouse, and there won't be any stream tonight. They were like, you. Hold on. Does it require a battery being in? I forget. Oh, no, it doesn't. Internal. Come on, we got this, Lou. Let's see. Scrub it a little. Press play. Okay, the footage is smoother inside of the goggles, which is fine. So it's because we're taking you for a real ride. We're actually in the cockpit, in the driver's seat. So you get front row seats to the flight, right? Like on a camera at the what do they call it when you go to a concert? Except it's not Coldplay and there's nobody behind me. All right, yeah, so it's smoother. Look at that. So definitely smoother. The real-time live footage is always going to be shaky, but I kind of like that because it gives you the full effect. There I am flying through our other side shared property line, which always makes me nervous because I'm always afraid, like, if I hit the tree, the drone will hit his car or whatever. But the PID rates are so great with that on this drone that were custom, thanks to Afix, who shared the drone cam. See, there they go, and they need to go. All right, and she's like, oh my god. All right, I gotta go. They're waiting for me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I will create a thumbnail beforehand so that you guys know when the stream is happening, so that you know it's not gonna be last minute. I hope this video helped you. Thanks. Maybe we'll do like live Q&A where you guys answer the questions. I like that. That's really cool. You know, we'll put you on the live call in via whichever, I don't know, app that will work, because you can see, unless I use the old phone. Afix remembers this phone from back in the day. Remember that? Maybe it'll work on here, and then it won't echo. Thanks for the heads up on that, though, because we know it works for us, but it echoes when we connect to there, which is bad for you. I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Okay, I have to go. I gotta end. Yes, game over. Because that's the thumbnail. All fun and games. Yeah, game is over because